One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Camps will line up like this. And there's a look at the starter as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Mark McGuire will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down and away, ball one. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So Burnett able to record that first. The Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. John Jay will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Michael Lee will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. Toss started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are two good takes to get it back to 2-2.
Jay leading off second, now the pitch. And a changeup there that had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Harrison ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Number 3 will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Gregory Polanco will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Kang will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And a foul pop behind the plate. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Pedro Alvarez will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runners on the move for second. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Number 3 has got it, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. After 1, no score. Yadier Molina will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Here's the show motion version of that ball 4.
Shortstop.
Whoa! Look out! Well, that just shows how little time you have to react to a pitch that's coming in right at you like that.
Johnny Peralta will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And there he goes towards second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Colton Wong will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out.
Oh, that was definitely a double play possibility going down the drain right there. He's in a little bit too much of a hurry to get rid of his throw. So once he bobbles it, the chance for 2 goes right out the window. Fortunately, he is able to re-grip it in time to hustle it over there to second and save the force out.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Now the first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Neil Walker will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Neil Walker.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Starling Marte will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. These Cardinals of 2014, they've already got a much different look than the team that won the pennant just 6 months ago.
Yeah, no more Carlos Beltran, no more David Freese. You've got a rookie in Wong at second. Peralta now at short. It's a pretty big turnover, no doubt about it.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Go Pirates, all right, Pittsburgh, let's go, Pittsburgh.
That's right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Let's get something started here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he struck him out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Sean Rodriguez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
And there you go. Well, maybe not the finest hit he'll ever have, but at least he's got a batting average. That's what counts in the long run.
Tony Sanchez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
2 out with the man at first. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Here comes the 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Adam Wainwright will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Hitters count 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
Mark McGuire will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
John Jay will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Let's turn 2.
There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Michael Lee will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
You got nothing, St. Louis.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there, and he uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Number 3 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
And if this was going to be fair, it wasn't going to be fair by much. You'll see it hit just inside the white line. Another foot or so, and that's a foul ball. Instead, this is going to go for a double and drive in 2.
Yadier Molina will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And this misses the first 3 innings.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Johnny Peralta, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a high chopper. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. A.J. Burnett makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
A.J. Burnett.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Josh Harrison will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Here we go.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Gregory Polanco will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Fouled back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His guys lead it 2-0. Colton Wong will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
St. Louis, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Adam Wainwright will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's around first on his way to second now. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Hey, stop him right here.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Shut it down right here.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Rodriguez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Kang will lead things off
Leading
here
off
in
the
the
fourth
home
inning,
half of the fourth.
The shortstop, number 27.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Come on now, get it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
we go.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Kang has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in, a Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. In there, 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Neil Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here we go.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Swing and a high chopper to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Cards lead it 2-0. John Jay will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
John Jay.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Go.
And the 2-2 is taken the other way on the ground to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one.
Get him down.
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
Number 3 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far. And he takes ball one.
Put him away.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Burnett up to 70 pitches now here tonight. 3-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, the National League's starting catcher in last year's All-Star game.
Let's do it, guys.
Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Sliced down the line at first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Starling Marte will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now we're talking.
Sean Rodriguez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. This is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop, Peralta. And Peralta's throw is in time for route number 1.
Well, this is a perfect example why these guys are losing this game. You get the leadoff double. If this ground ball goes to the right side, it's a productive out and you get the man to third, but he hits it to the left side. It's a complete waste of an at-bat.
Tony Sanchez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing.
Here we go.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Just get the base hit already.
3-0 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
1 out and a runner on second base. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher
Jordy Mercer is going to grab a bat and pinch hit. So as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. And this is low, ball 1.
Let's go, Pirates. Come on, Pirates. Here we go.
Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Tony Watson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
Johnny Peralta will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Johnny Peralta.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Colton Wong will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Dexter Fowler will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Adam Wainwright will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
the move now is Fowler. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
Just get the out.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Well, that's a big break right there that this ball's hit right at him. If this is a few feet in either direction, this might be 2 runs. Instead, that keeps those runners frozen at second and third with 2 outs now.
Mark McGuire will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. First pitch on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Marte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Josh Harrison will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Josh Harrison.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's a real good at-bat there. Fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight, get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now following leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Down and away, ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, now the pitch.
Here we go.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Kang, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Kang will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And that misses, ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. Got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Pedro Alvarez come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Go. Here we go.
Fouled back. Way outside. 1-2.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Let's get some runs here.
Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Neil Walker will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jared Hughes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Michael Lee will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
Number 3 will step in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a shot towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Mike Pelfrey is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Yadier Molina will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Rodriguez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. Smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Johnny Peralta will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
First and second now, 1 man out. Peralta waiting, the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Ready with another 2-2. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Making him work out there, the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Here's Walker for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Neil Walker will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
And there's ball one.
Let's go.
1-2 now.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Let's go, guys.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
All right, Walker.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Starling Marte will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Wainwright still putting up a 0 in the run column through 6 1/3. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and when those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
Sean Rodriguez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. 1-0 pitch now. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Runners on first with one down. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
And this is going to be a foul ball. From the stretch. 3-2 lined into right center. A great at-bat there. That's a base hit. Long throw to third. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
But that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Matt Belisle will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Tony Sanchez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Corey Hart is out of the dugout now, and it looks like he'll bat for the pitcher Pelfrey. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this ball will be chopped foul. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
All right, a big strikeout there, and you know that keeps that tying run at second with 2 away now.
Josh Harrison will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. Antonio Bastardo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Antonio Bastardo.
Colton Wong will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. Barehanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Dexter Fowler will dig in. He singled his last time around. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Polanco is there. 2 down. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Peter Borges will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Peter Borges.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Ball 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jordan Walden will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Jordan Walden.
Gregory Polanco will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Gregory
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Kang will stride in, grounded out his last time through. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Neil Walker will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole as Peralta can't track it down. It's a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Let's take a look at our score.
Starling Marte will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Mark McGuire will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Mark McGuire.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right there at the belt, 1 and 2 now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
And one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
John Jay will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, yeah.
He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, making back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Michael Lee will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Trevor Rosenthal is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Sean Rodriguez will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
For the Pirates, center fielder, Sean Rodriguez.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
That's just a nasty slider here. It's way off the plate, plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Tony Sanchez will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First offering on the way. And a curveball in for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
James Baldwin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
James Baldwin.
First pitch coming. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Well, you'd credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. And that's too high, ball 2. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. James Baldwin has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Josh Harrison will work now on getting that tying run home from second.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Get a hit. Come on.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And no play after that. So put runners at the corners now, as that'll likely be ruled an infield single.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Gregory Polanco will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the ninth. Bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 2-1. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal, his second. The loss goes to A.J. Burnett. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.